just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat. You'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted. Can't copy, printed. Can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence. So consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap and I'll be breaking this.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Settle down, people. It's fucking Wednesday night. You know what that means? It's NuKKle Sports, and
with
it's
the
gonna
two most handsomest guys in the building.
Facts, 100% fucking facts in the building. Get another fucking round of applause. Coming through tonight.
We got to do something. Knicks fucking sticking up the place.
Yeah, man. It's oh my god. The Yankees are winning.
Look, bro.
But
Indy beat us last year, and they're about to beat us again this year. I can't do this shit. I'm old school head Knicks fan, so I hate Indy from back in the fucking Reggie Miller days. All right. And this motherfucker, what is it? Tyler or whatever. Tyler,
bro.
had a douche.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. Knicks, just give me a 3-day contract. Pay me $2 million. I'll take him out.
Word. You act like it's hard. Shoot him right in the fucking. I'll play defense on him and probably tear his fucking knee or something. I'm tired of soft ass cat. Yo, here's the issue. This is the issue I'm seeing. We're gonna go right into these motherfuckers. Usually,
Joseph is right. Cat be soft. Yeah. Fucking 6'0" motherfucker.
Word. This is the issue I'm seeing. One, these motherfuckers cannot defend a pick and roll. Two, they obviously know that you're gonna crash. You're gonna come in to help when this motherfucker crashes the paint, and he's gonna dish it out to the wide open man for 3. Why don't you let this motherfucker take the layup? I guarantee you, this motherfucker hasn't taken a layup in years. He probably doesn't know how to do it.
He's probably gonna miss the
He
layup.
did. He's gonna look like Angel Reese.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, yo, stop coming in here. Take the layup. I dare you. I dare you. And then when you take the layup, I would foul the fuck out of him so that way he doesn't do the shit no more.
I said when he comes in,
like, holy shit, what happened to your what happened to your defense? And also, what happened to the other 4 players when Jalen Brunson wants to have the fucking ball? Do they not move? Or is it like understood? Jalen Brunson gets the ball and he's the only one allowed to play offense unless he misses.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
This motherfucker don't like to pass, does he? Like, it's all cool and shit when we winning, but homeboy, we down by how much and you trying to fucking win the game with 1 shot? You only get 2 or 3 points. What the fuck is going on here?
Bro, I highly disappointed. They were dominating them game 1. And I was saying here, all gas, no brakes. Don't take your foot off the pedal. Motherfuckers took their foot off the pedal game 1 and they've never put it back on.
Nope.
All right, because game 1, my man, they were up 14 points with 3.5 minutes to go. Should have been an easy fucking win.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That should have game 1 should have been there. Yeah, they lost game 2. I'll give them that. They won game 3. Well, actually, Indy lost game 3, and then they lost game 4. So truthfully, it should be 2-2. Yep. And I just, like I want to hurt somebody.
I hate you, and I wonder where the fuck Ray is.
Do you remember that Whitney Houston song? No, I want to dance with somebody.
Yeah.
No, I want to hurt somebody.
Word.
All right. And Joseph, you know what I'm seeing? Brunson and Cat. I'm sorry. The referees, these games, bro, I forgot who was it. I think it was Robinson or whatever. Got whacked in the back of the head. And they didn't call no foul. So the referee is not calling fouls for Knicks at all.
I don't need to pay $99 a month.
I got one for you.
That's actually Mercedes. Lucky for you, I was looking at the chat to see where Ray was.
Sure you were. As we would say back in the day, chirp chirp. Yeah, if y'all too young to know that, then if y'all don't know that one, then y'all too young.
Yeah, word. Fuck it, but yo, man, this is where people start talking, right? And they start saying shit like, I told you the Knicks suck. They got no defense. They got this. You know what they don't have? A leader. And they haven't had a leader since Jason Kidd was on the team. Because even when they were the oldest team in the league and they made it to the first round of playoffs in like the first time in 40 years.
You know what? I can't say I gotta disagree with you that they don't have no leader. I think they have too many people trying to be a leader.
Well, I mean, isn't that the same thing?
Well,
I mean, it's on the opposite end of the spectrum.
You got Brunson. Brunson should be the leader of the team, but you got Cat who is trying to be a leader of the team. You know, and it's like, hey, yeah, when Brunson's on the bench, Cat, yeah, we need you to lead. And Brunson, when Cat is on the bench, I need you to lead. But when both of y'all on the thing, on the fucking
court,
on the court together, Brunson is the leader. Sorry, Cat, you're not the. Brunson is the guy that has, his hands on the ball most of the time.
He did this emoji.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I saw. Hey, Joseph, it is what it is. No, but dude, it's just like, dude, I need one of y'all to take accountability.
Yeah. Like, there's no... Like, the other team has to fuck up for us to catch up. Like, there's no game plan. There's no one sitting there going, yo, bro, this is what we got to do. I don't see no demanding of any player doing anything. Like, this is the difference between our era and this era. Because they want to be like, yo, we have all the talent in the world in this era, right? It may be possible. It may be true. I can't see it because there's no one pushing anybody to be better. There is no Kobe Bryant. There's no fucking Allen Iverson. There's no Russell Westbrook. There's no Jordan on the fucking court yelling at someone because he let somebody get behind him or he let a wide open three fucking get drained. Or on the transition on defense, no one knows who to fucking guard.
Or a Ewing. You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
there's no one there going, yo, you fucked up. We need you to
I
get it
remember
together.
Ewing arguing with John Starks. And I remember Ewing even arguing with Oakley and like, bro, you need one absolute leader on the court. Off the court, that's Tibbs. But to tell you the truth, I'm gonna be truthful. I think now you're starting to see how the fact that Tibbs does not have a rotation is starting to affect the players. I'm sorry. My problem with Tibbs has always been he runs his starters ragged throughout the season. Come playoff, they tire. Like my man Bernie Mac will say, yo, the body worry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen it. Like, Knicks starters average like fucking 38 minutes a game. There's only 48 minutes in the fucking game.
So you're saying they're sitting down too much? According to Timmy, though.
Yeah, according
I
to
get
Tibbs, they said it not too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, man, but
I'm sorry. Tibbs needs to know when to be like, all right, yo, we blowing out the team. Yo, y'all can come off the bench. Y'all can come off the court.
you know something? You're right, because when someone's messing up, there's no one to cover them. Like, Josh Hart was messing up in game 2, and no one was there to protect him. No one was there to cover him. No one's there to make sure that when he fucks up, I got you.
What they did is that they started Mitchell Robinson in game 3. And yeah, at the beginning of the game, it wasn't like the shit was a great fucking what you call it, a great
Advantage.
anything.
Yeah.
You know, because they were losing at the beginning of the game. My whole thing is, again, Tibbs, you run the teams ragged during the regular season, man, to the point where the starters come playoff time, they tired.
Yeah, but
Like, I don't believe in that resting your players bullshit. You know, the shit that
where they're sitting the LeBron James treatment.
right.
I know
But
you want to call it that.
But when the other team does it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you should start incorporating that in your thing too, because your players are tired. Like, I see some of the faces, and even by like the second quarter, I can see these motherfuckers is tired. Yes, there's such thing as too much basketball.
Not in my country. But Coach, that's not an excuse. Not anymore. What we got here is
There's a failure to communicate. I'm just
you know that whole scenario? Like, yo, if you had a gun to your head, would you play until you died? That's what we at. Gun to head, we need to win. Save that crying for later.
Well, yeah, we need to win, but we also need to do what I say. We need one game at a time. It looks like game like last night. They were trying to win the whole series in one game.
Yeah.
Yo, one game at a time, people. Look, man, at the end of the day, I'm proud of the season that they had. I'm proud that they beat Boston. But, you know what I'm saying? I think it really fucked them over when they lost game 1. I think it demoralized them. Because they were up 14 with 3.5 minutes to go. And they missed 7 free throws and committed 3 turnovers in the last 3 minutes. That's why you lost the game. Y'all motherfuckers couldn't hit a fucking free throw. Yes, Joe.
Yeah.
So the Cleveland Cavalier coach also plays their starters all day, every day. You know, and you can see that they were the best team in the league in the East, and they were fucking tired. Which is why Indy won. That's why they beat Cleveland. The players were fucking tired.
But coming from a Boston hater, did we really eliminate Boston if we don't win the championship?
What happened?
Did we really eliminate Boston if we didn't
Yeah,
win the
because Boston
championship?
can't win because Boston can't raise the fucking the trophy.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, I think it would have been better if we won the championship and just yelled out "fuck you, Boston"
Oh,
with the
absolutely.
with the championship there, because it's kind of like don't mean nothing because Boston's like, oh well, all we did was we got more rest. You got more rest because you kicked us out of the thing earlier and you lost to Reggie Miller's team. It's not for nothing. When Halabimbo or whatever, Halaback Girl, whatever the fuck his name is, did
Haladouche.
Haladouche.
Yeah.
When he did this in the Garden to the Knicks and no one punched him in the face, it kind of says something. Yo, there was a video that I saw.
Dude, if
that,
not to interrupt you,
Yeah.
but if I was a Knicks player that got no burn, I would have gone over there and I would have checked his fucking chin.
Yep. Yeah, there was a video I saw where this guy was talking about how the competition level back in the day was off the charts. It was a preseason game and Rick Fox and some dude from the Kings were having a shoving match and Rick Fox mushed him in the face. The dude uppercutted Rick Fox, and when they threw him out of the game, Shaq was in his street clothes waiting by the exit shit and started wailing on the motherfucker. And the whole team fucking emptied the bench and went after Shaq, and Shaq's fight. And this is a preseason game. Imagine in the fucking playoffs, motherfucker mocking your history of your team. You know, some of us fans were born in New York. We didn't get traded to New York. You fucking disrespecting motherfuckers. Like kick him in the nuts like Draymond Green.
Yo, like I look at the fucking Haladouche, and he's not even that good of a fucking basketball player.
Yeah, he's not, because the other dude beat us when he had the 9 threes in game 1.
Right. If that guy Neil Smith is not on that team, Haladouche don't do shit.
Right.
So I don't know how, and you're the one going like this after game 1. Like, you didn't do anything, and that game time shot you hit was all luck. The shit hit the back of the rim, popped up all the way in the middle, up all the way up in the air, and then came down. And by the way, in that game, I think a play or two before that, the referees missed a goaltend by Indianapolis, which would have fucking put the Knicks up by like 5 points.
Yeah.
That basket don't count. But again, not only are the Knicks fucking up, the refs are fucking up because they're calling this fucking series in favor of the fucking Pacers.
It sounds like the reason why they let Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame is because they're about to make gambling legal within the fucking sport.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do. I mean, the Cheeto man has already... This nigga fucking pardoned Larry Hoover. A notorious gang leader from Chicago.
I thought you meant J. Edgar Hoover's brother.
All right. So the fucking orange buffoon, all right, is now pardoning a whole bunch of blacks. That way the black community can say, oh, yeah. I've seen so many ignorant fucking comments on those posts on IG that I'm saying this is why black and Hispanics will never fucking prosper, because they do one thing for you and it's not even for you, and you okay. You bunch of fucking ignorant motherfuckers, you. Yes, I'm calling out blacks and Hispanics. Y'all want to come for me? Come for me. But come correct, because I'm ready for the smoke, but y'all not. Y'all not ready to hear the fact that if we were together, we would be the majority, not the minority.
That's right. Some of y'all put the idiot in stupidity.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they do fucking make gambling for players and on any platform legal. Dude, the fucking yeah. Let me see. What I'm trying to. You remember that movie, Idiocracy or whatever, with Luke Wilson?
Sounds familiar.
Yo, bro, trust me. Watch it. We're in there right now. And if you don't know about it, oh, you can also ask LA. LA will tell you, yeah, we're living that shit right now. Yeah, Joseph, it's just another distraction to keep the minorities happy. Like, oh, look, he's doing something for us. Oh, something that Biden and Obama never did. Yo, my man, those people committed actual crimes. Yes, they should be in jail. You know who shouldn't be in jail?
Cain Velasquez.
Thank you. Cain Velasquez should not be in jail. But you don't see this motherfucker coming apart in Cain Velasquez. Why? Because the guy that Cain shot at is a molester, a pedophile. You know who's also a molester and a pedophile? Chucking fucking Chester Cheetah up in the fucking White House.
Yep.
And if y'all don't know, why do you think the Epstein's files haven't been released? My man, there's pictures of this motherfucker on that island dancing with 13-year-olds.
And why you think they're only talking about celebrities with Diddy?
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Joseph, complete distraction, smoke and mirrors to distract y'all from other shit. I want to ask people, has gas gone down? Is the price of eggs gone down? No. Has the war between Ukraine and Russia stopped? No. All things this idiot promised that he can deliver, and a whole bunch of ignorant motherfuckers voted for him because they thought that he can do shit when he was the one that fucked shit over during COVID.
Well, you got to remember, Hoch. He's a businessman. I voted for him because he's a businessman.
Yeah, a businessman who's filed for bankruptcy 6 fucking times. Okay, a businessman who created a fucking university that wasn't accredited, and all those millions the idiots fucking paid him. He put it in his fucking pocket.
Well, what
This guy has made a living of making stupid people look even stupider.
Yeah.
And if you voted for him, I don't care if you have an MBA, a PhD. I don't care if you a bad bitch or you a rich motherfucker. You an ignorant, stupid motherfucker.
Word.
And that's my rant. Sorry, but that's my rant for the day.
No, listen, shit. He gets it because the Knicks are fucking up.
That's what happens when you love your team.
Yeah. Speaking of sports news, BJ Penn was arrested for family abuse.
I saw that
family violence.
I saw that a while back, PJ Penn. I didn't even really go into it.
I'm starting to think this motherfucker got CT.
He probably does. You see in his ears?
Yeah. Because my man, every couple years is involved with something. Remember when he got knocked out in the fucking bar?
Yeah.
By a random nigga? It's like, yo, bro.
No matter how good you are at MMA, if you got a glass jaw, you can and will be dropped.
Yeah. And back in the day, they didn't do all this concussion shit. And my man was fighting in open weight classes.
Right.
He's fighting heavyweights. You know. And you know, we're seeing. It seems like Dan the Beast Sevron is the only fucking man that survived back in those days. Tito Ortiz, issues. Fucking Chuck Liddell, issues. BJ Penn, issues.
Well, to be clear, Tito Ortiz always had issues.
Yeah, but now he got worse issues.
He's always been an idiot. There ain't no worse issue than being an idiot.
This is true, but he can't speak now. Like he forgot words. He forgot those. He forgot.
So he's like fucking Chester Cheetah in the White House, a guy that he loves. They're perfect together. The fucking idiot in the White House can't fucking talk.
Word. But yeah, man, that's crazy. You got fucking BJ Penn. I don't know what he did, to be honest. I don't know.
He probably snapped and punched either his wife or you know beat up one of his kids or whatever. It's shit that happens when you have that CTE shit.
I think it was one of his kids because they specifically said family dispute or family assault, not domestic violence. You know?
They mean, yeah, Macho got punched a lot of times in the head by Julio Cesar Chavez.
Shit. I'm waiting for fucking...
I believe me, I saw all those fights. Julio Cesar Chavez used to light him up.
But they don't have as much talent as boxers do now. I don't understand. Yo, I don't understand this. I'm watching the Jubilee shows on YouTube. It's like 1 versus 20.
Oh yeah.
There's a boxing. It's a basketball historian versus like these new fucking fans.
No, I saw that shit on YouTube where it's like an old school head versus these not Gen Z, but these millennials.
Yeah,
and they're talking about how Magic Johnson was garbage. Yeah, I was like, y'all motherfuckers is stupid.
The one kid was like, "Yo, we're more athletic than y'all was back in the day," and he goes, "I've been watching Kenny the Jet Smith do a behind the legs 360 dunk in the game. I've watched this dude the same, like they did the same shit y'all motherfuckers is doing back in the day. What are you talking about? You're more athletic. They did the same shit.
And shorter guys, people forget. Spud Webb, Muggsy Bogues. I don't see nobody under fucking 6 feet in the NBA now.
Yeah.
You know? Kevin Johnson wasn't that tall either from the Suns, and he won a slam dunk contest.
And and it's crazy because I don't even think boxers know how to box anymore.
No, they know how to throw hooks. They went to the Clubber Lang School of Boxing.
Yeah.
All I see is hooks and haymakers. Anytime I see somebody like Canelo with a jab, I'm like, oh, he about to kill this motherfucker. Because these motherfuckers don't know how to jab. And you know what else I've noticed? You remember how they used to tell you, when you punch, cover your fucking face with your other hand?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers be throwing punches with their hands down here, and they wonder why they're getting lit the fuck up.
Yeah, they don't bring the punch back to where it starts. They don't. They drop their hand. They don't cover their face. They don't do nothing.
Instead of doing this,
they're
doing this. Oh,
you know why? Because everybody wants to be Mayweather. The difference between Mayweather and these dudes is one, Mayweather perfected the fucking Philly style of defense, and also he's fucking fast, and he prevents you from hitting him. You ever notice people don't swing on Mayweather because he knows the tricks to prevent you from swinging on him?
Well, after you throw about 20 punches in a row and you don't even land one,
yeah,
you're like, damn, should I even throw a punch now?
Dude, you know.
And while you thinking, you get that jab from Mayweather, and he wins on points. That's how he does it.
You know what's crazy? I was watching. Well, first off, I don't know how you feel about De La Hoya, but the match that De La Hoya had with Mayweather, I saw it live.
Was the closest one I've ever seen when Mayweather could have lost. Yeah, and
because De La Hoya was landing points, he boxed and landed points. He was throwing body shots where every time they went, pop, 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 6, 7 body shots in a row. He was throwing speed. He's like, yo, I'm not gonna knock you out, but I'm gonna outpoint you. And a part of me thinks De La Hoya got screwed against Mayweather. But that's an old De La Hoya. A young De La Hoya would have cut off the ring. De La Hoya, no matter how you think about him as a person, he was a fucking fighter.
I mean, to me, to this day, I still say he got cheated out of the Felix Trinidad fight.
Shit, that one.
Nah, he cheated himself, bro. He gave up in the last 3 rounds, bro. He let Trinidad come back.
What do you mean gave up? It's a
He-
12 round fight. He won 9 of the 12 rounds. The last
stopped. Yeah.
3 rounds, he just coasted.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say.
But you don't remember Trinidad hit the button to triple the score in the last 2 rounds?
So I don't know how you win a fight in 3 rounds when the other guy has won the other 9.
Bro, I've seen people win fights that
So
hasn't
math
thrown a
ain't
punch.
mathing.
Yeah. I've seen people fucking not throw punches and win fights. Look at John Jones. My man was being treated like a fucking punching bag and he won unanimously. How, Sway?
It all depends, bro. If you the champ, you gotta come take this title.
No, so that's wrong.
For that,
If you're the champ, they gotta beat you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come take the title.
De La Hoya was the champ, and Trinidad did not beat him.
Correct. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, but then
I'm just telling you what they saw.
I don't agree with De La Hoya coasting the last 3 fights. He was like, "Yo, I literally dissected this guy. There's nothing for me to prove. I'm just gonna slip and dodge and back up or whatever." But again, that's 3 rounds versus 9.
Yo, I get the whole you gotta beat the champ if you're fighting a conservative fight and you're not doing enough to win, but you think like, oh, I barely squawked past this round. If it's a fight where both fighters are competing and you're just doing enough, you gotta beat the champion. But if this is a fight where this guy's beating your ass 10 out of the 12 rounds and then he fucking goes, all right, I got this, and slows down, you can't win that fight. You lost. You have to knock him out. What's the purpose of rounds? What's the purpose of scores?
Thank you. Now, if Trinidad would have knocked De La Hoya down, because there was or knocked him out, okay. But even in those 3 rounds, he couldn't even touch De La Hoya. De La Hoya was like, "Yo, no, you're not hitting me."
Yeah.
Again, this is why a fight like that is why I always say I will never leave a fight in the hands of the judges.
Yeah. But
you're gonna have to. Either I'm knocking you out or you're gonna knock me out, because I'm not leaving it in the hands of judges.
Yeah. I do believe though that if you're intentionally throwing around and like running away from your opponent and all that other shit so they can't do nothing, I believe you should lose that round. No matter what.
That's fine. De La Hoya did that for the last 3 rounds. He loses the last 3 rounds. The scorecard is still 9 rounds to 3.
But then Trinidad hit the button. Tripled the score.
It was a boxing match. It wasn't fucking rock and shock, whatever, where they had a fucking a 10-point jump shot or a fucking you hit the softball at this specific spot and you got an automatic 10 runs. It wasn't MTV's rock and jock. It wasn't that.
You should, because I heard the ref ask him, "You want to use your bonus?" He goes, "Yeah." And they were woo woo woo, and the girl came out and said, "Bonus."
This wasn't Mike Tyson's Punch Out where you get that slaw, and then you get that super punch, bro. That was not it. Again, that's one of the reasons why I don't let the refs have the final say.
Yeah, you shouldn't, but
I'd rather be a man and get knocked the fuck out than know I won the fight and the judges score the fight 113-110. And I'm like, yo, that's got to be me. Oh, judges scores 110-113. You're like, all right. Next judges scores at 116, like to 90. Like, yo, like nigga, what fucking fight were you watching? I saw that shit in the match and I said, what fight were you watching?
Yo,
and I think it was a UFC fight where the guy, I was like, my man, it was a lot closer than what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah. I was
But
gonna say a
again,
lot of
that's
the
what,
fights like
again,
that. Are
it's
UFC
easy.
fights.
It's easy to pay off a ref,
Yeah.
and not a ref, but a judge. A judge is easier to pay off than a ref. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if people saw the video of there was a boxing fight in DR, and I guess the referee, a lot of the people thought the referee was not calling it fair, but the other guy clearly beat up the other Dominican guy. And dude, mad Dominicans rushed the ring and was beating up the ref. Here's something you guys don't know. Your faces are clear as day. So guess what? Guess who's gonna be going to jail?
Yep.
Y'all stupid motherfuckers who rushed the ring, and the video camera has all of y'all faces.
Yep. This isn't like soccer.
Yeah, where half the field, half the crowd is fighting the other half.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all niggas, they saw your face.
Word.
I'm watching the thing on IG, and I'm like, dude, I can see all y'all faces. What are y'all doing?
But sometimes I wish like the fucking fighter at least pops the ref.
And that's fine. You wait until after the event. In the back, where you be like, yo, can I talk to you for a second? Can you tell me how you whack?
Yo, dude.
It'll be on some fucking WWE shit when niggas come out and the referee's laying on the ground. I'm like, oh, what happened?
Oh, he ran that way. I would do like the longest yard and go to fucking and throw a punch to the body and hit the ref in the nuts. Blakata. The next time, same thing. Blakata. And just go to the ref and be like, you want to call it down the middle, or do I need to take both your nuts?
If the referee's calling the route, if he's calling the match bad, getting close, and when he's trying to separate y'all, you throw the hook from this side, and you accidentally miss the other guy's face, but you hit the referee square in the jaw.
Yo, I've seen that. You ever seen that?
I have.
Yo, I would watch.
Oh, oops, my bad. I didn't mean to hit you.
Yeah,
I did. I meant to hit you. That's a wake up call.
Word. Yo, I've seen bloopers where that happened, where the guy hit the ref and the ref was alright, and then they're still fighting, and the other guy fucking hits the ref, and the ref was like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "Come on, keep fighting. I'm good." He's like turning around, and the fucking coach has him like, "No, they over here." And he's like, "Oh yeah, he's got him." It's like, yo, who's in the fight? The ref? This is like some Russian MMA shit where it's two boxes versus.
Bro, like, and I've seen that on in boxing matches here, where one of the guys from the corner attacks either the other fighter or the referee, and it's like, yo, you guys know you've been on TV for like the last hour and a half.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's gonna happen, right? You're gonna get arrested and then sued.
Yeah. And we about to definitely sue show for fucking having the Knicks.
I'm gonna sue show.
Yeah, we're gonna sue you, show.
All right.
Why you gotta show me?
All right.
One, because it's hard for Hutch
because
to say
your
he's gonna
screen
sue
is
you.
always freezing. I don't know if you're here or there. For me, you can be anywhere or everywhere. Stop moving.
That's why I take my camera on.
Yo, you're moving too much, Joe.
Bro, do what I do. Put it on no video. That way you can talk.
There you go.
And that way behind the camera you can do the John Cena. You can't see me because I know that's your favorite wrestler.
Well, Hutch is about to
I
get
appreciate you.
Hutch is about to get motion sickness with your ass. Shit.
Is he here? Is he no? Is he here? Is he no? Is he here? Is he no? Like,
How you gonna see my teeth?
You be alright. We know what your teeth look like.
Bro, your teeth are either two things, either white or they yellow. That's it.
Or they black.
They're yellow in the morning.
Smoking too much of that ganja.
Hey, I still got yellow white teeth though.
No, Damien put something. I've not seen that. I'm gonna have to look that shit up.
Oh yeah.
Bro, can somebody get close enough to a fresh president to smack him? Like, I'm pretty sure they got Secret Service too.
Oh, he was slapped by his wife.
Oh, that's different. He probably told her that he thinks his sister's hotter. Oh, her sister's hotter.
He was like, "How was that hand job I gave you? I've had better." Crap.
I do not know. I do not. They did not feel it. Were you giving me a hand job?
Well, you said you was going to make me feel good, but you didn't even touch my wee wee. It's sacre blue. Sacre blue. What do you want me to do?
Jacuzzo?
Here you go. This is the video. Vaya, I mean, that's so much. Whacked in the face by, that wasn't a whack. She pushed him in the face. Now, if he'd have thrown a hook at her, that's a whack. He whacked her back.
How do we know that she wasn't saying, "Here, smell my pussy"?
Right? Or they just got married again and she fucking shoved cake in his face. See, now, if she accidentally fell down the stairs, then she whacked him.
Maybe not. She's not even trying to hold this man's hands. Oh, but look, that was that couple with the neck. Oh, that was before. This is now.
Yeah. They were showing an
Yo, not
example
for
that she
nothing. It doesn't
usually...
even look like the same woman because, yo, can you go
Yeah.
back to the side by side? But right there, that looked like a man with a wig on.
Yeah. And then this looks like an actual woman.
That looks like an actual woman.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, to me, that's not being smacked. I'm sorry, I've been smacked.
Yeah. I've been smacked also. I don't even like it. What's going on, normal guy? Did you connect your headphones now?
Gosh darn it.
Yo, my man, just put the no video. We can hear. We okay with audio. Shit, for a lot for almost a whole year, I just did it with audio. I didn't show my handsome face.
We got more viewers now that you show your face.
I thought we got less viewers now that I showed my face.
Nah, man. Everybody wants to know your OnlyFans. I said they got to sign up to our Patreon to get your OnlyFans.
Shit. Nah, but
Speaking of
to me,
OnlyFans,
that's not being smushed. I mean, that's just being smushed. That's not being.
yeah, that's not being smart.
But look, she looked like she too skinny to actually smack somebody.
Yeah, she would have broke her forearm. Yo, but speaking of hoes, and
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Joe.
Yo, now I want to tell you this, and I want to see if you agree. And the picture goes, we all know the worst monster in movie history was. Now,
Jenny.
Yes, you saw that post.
Yeah, I've been seeing that post, and I agree.
Yes, so do I. So I sent it to my homegirl. And I send it to her and going, that bitch. And she goes, word, I hate that hoe ass. So I go, she's the reason why men never feel enough for women. And she goes, no, she's just a nasty hoe. I said, she is a hoe. But she's also the reason why men cannot trust their feelings towards women. Because fucking Forrest loved her. And she did everything possible to not be with that motherfucker.
From when they were kids.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like she was with a nigga that was just as good as Forrest and none. She ran and got gangbanged by 12 Neanderthals. She joined the Black Panthers. She got high on her own supply. She tried to kill herself. She came back with AIDS. She got the clap. She went to Saigon, Bygone, Rygon, bang bang, boom boom, and came back hot. And Forrest said, "I still love you, Jenny." And she was like,
"I still love you, Jenny."
Yeah, and
she got pregnant. Don't know if she was already pregnant.
Yep.
When she came back from Forrest, left him again after all that shit.
Well, apparently that, and then she said that was his kid. The one time that he busted his heart. Listen, life is like a box of chocolates. But we all know when you get that, you're a good guy and anybody would be happy to have you. You ain't getting nothing. She ain't want to be with you.
Bro.
And that's the
again,
reason why men
Everybody but
are
me.
always that's
Again.
why men are always depressed.
again, not to me to not I'm not trying to cut you off, but again,
Okay.
she went to him after everybody had kicked her out and said, "Yo, we want nothing to do with you."
Used, abused, and confused this girl.
He opened up his home to her yet again.
For the 14th time.
And then she left him.
With a kid.
Left him.
Have a baby by me, Forrest.
All of a sudden, when he becomes a millionaire,
Mm-hmm.
who does he get a letter from talking about she had a kid?
Yep. Jenny. I would have loved you, Jenny. What was wrong with me?
Yo, what up, normal guy? Damien,
Jenna got some good
I'm
pussy.
gonna ask you to kind of leave this chat for 5 minutes. Don't disrespect my Knicks like that.
You-
No, I don't want to have to hurt you.
Oh, you said Damien.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Yeah,
you said that.
yeah,
This
nah.
is something we need to talk about, bro.
Hold on.
I think
he
we ready.
said- He literally
know.
said the Knicks are can't wait for the Knicks to get knocked out or whatever, but they go to Cancun. Come on, Damien.
Yeah, but hold on. We're not finished fucking with
Okay,
Jenny.
my bad. You good? I got the hint.
No, because Jemmy simmered too long. She needs to get it. It's Jenny and Jada Pinkett Smith. They're the same person. Horrible people. Same person. And then she want to sit there and be the victim. She want to be the victim. I never you know what the fucking crazy thing is? And we're men here. Are we not men? I don't know about normal guy because you're young. But still, you'll grow up and see this. Every man is Forrest Gump. Every man falls hopelessly in love with a woman that he'll do anything for, and that fucking bitch turns around and joins the Black Panthers, becomes a fucking hippie, and gets strung out on cocaine and tries to jump off a fucking roof, and then comes back with a magical baby, and you didn't even touch her. You
Well,
gotta get rich for this bitch to give you a kid.
All I have to say is this. All right? Men are the only people who love unconditionally.
Yes.
Men are loved conditionally. So we love our wives, we love our kids. But the moment we can't provide, whether it be monetary or sexual, we ain't no longer good men.
We only good for what we provide.
Yeah,
That's
because
right.
you know, it's funny because I hear all the time I'm the perfect man just for somebody else.
Oh yeah, all the time. Oh no, you're perfect, just not for me. But somebody out there.
We'll be lucky to have you. And that's when you turn around and be like, yo, I mean, do you want to fuck at least? Like, shit. Don't let this effort go to waste. I gave you some good shit. I put some good effort
Bro,
into you.
I think I heard that one time and I looked at the girl and I said, well, good, because I ain't trying to be a husband. I'm just trying to fuck.
Yeah, at that point.
No, fuck that. Not even at that point. You know, like, I was like,
Period.
just talking to the girl. I'm like, and then I literally said, oh, you thought I was trying to, like, wife you or girlfriend you? Nah, you got a fat ass. I'm just trying to smash.
Word.
Bitch, you ain't wifey material.
What I like to tell him is I go, save your pity for the weak. What movie is that from, show?
And then when I get oh, that's disrespectful. Oh, but you telling me that I'm a good man for somebody else, not just you, is not disrespectful.
Yeah, because that's the biggest insult in the fucking world. That is the biggest insult in the world because you know what that means? That's kind of like them saying, oh, you're cute. And when girls tell me I'm cute, I'm like, first of all, I'm not gay. But when they're like, oh, you're perfect for someone else. Perfect for someone else. So I'm nowhere near good enough for you. I'm not even in consideration for your ass. Why? The fucking Knicks lost? And that's the thing. Women can't love unconditionally because they have so many conditions in order to fucking give somebody a chance. I walked in one of my offices today, right? And the girl goes, "Oh, I know you only came here to see this one, not these not us two black women." I said, "First off, hold up. My favorite flavor of ice cream is chocolate. What the fuck you talking about?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "Oh, I saw what you did there." I said, "Yeah, I'd regulate every shade of ass. Don't come at me with that shit."
Just remember the blacker the berry,
We did the
sweeter
juice. That's right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, "Oh, I got a friend that you like," and I'm like, "Yo, as long as she don't have no problem with Cheesecake Factory, because I can't afford to take her there neither."
As long as she don't got what I got.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo.
Word, what you got, show?
Oh, dang.
Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling.
Oh.
Well, we good.
I don't know why my shit. I don't know why my shit went to the clap or something.
You thought I had the claps? What
I don't know. I just.
You know what it is?
I
And I know this is supposed to be a sports show, but Damien, you know what it is? It's not that women love money more than us. They've been brainwashed to always look for the better option. All right, because I remember growing up and hearing females in my family talking about, "Oh no, don't settle for that person or settle for that guy. You can do so much better."
And then they man and shit.
I remember my own mom telling my sister, "Oh, go try to marry a doctor or some shit. Somebody with money. Not somebody for love. No, somebody with money."
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that's how some shit is nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, no, my guy, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not a snow bunny guy. I'm not a chocolate guy. I don't discriminate. Outrageous.
I'm a titty guy.
No.
I'm a. You said yes. Can't take it back now.
But let's get to
Yeah,
some
hold
real.
on. Yo,
Let's get to some real sports. Apparently,
real quick, Hawk, real quick.
apparently OKC is whipping the Wolves yet again.
Yeah, but real quick, I'm watching this video and this guy goes, "You know how I know everything women say is bullshit?" And the girl goes, "Oh, here we go." He goes, "This is how I know everything that women say is bullshit. Because I ain't never heard no woman ever say that shit to their son. I never heard a mother go to her son and say, 'Oh, don't take that bitch to the fucking Cheesecake Factory. Take her to 58th Street. You know, spend some good money on her.' I never heard a mother go, when you wake up in the morning, send your girl $100. If your son came home after working from Chick-fil-A, working his ass off, and you asked him for money, he goes, 'I can't. I gave all my money to Brenda.' You turn around and be like, 'Bitch, who the fuck is that?'
Yeah, what is
And
wrong
wanna
with you?
fight her.
Don't you give her all your money?
Yeah, you ain't stupid. I ain't raising no stupid. But you walking around here, you wanting that shit from other men. That's how I know everything you saying is bullshit." I was like, you know something?
It's a double standard.
Yeah.
It's a double standard.
What's good for the goose ain't good for the horn.
But yeah, no,
Crazy.
like I said, no more again. I don't discriminate, but Tiffany looking good.
Good. Yeah, man. Shit.
Yo, crazy
That
thing
bitch
is,
put a
my
fork in her knife.
mother actually told me. Well, now I guess after you married,
Oh yeah.
she's
that's
like, "Yo, you got to give her an allowance or something. Let her do her nails." Yeah, that's what my mother said. Like, you got to give her something. Like, give her something for food. Give her some. Give her to do her hair.
You know what would have been my reply? I said, "Mom, when growing up, did you give me an allowance? Answer is no. So no, I'm not giving nobody shit."
Well, if that's your wife, I think you wouldn't be as opposed to it.
Yeah, I mean,
you see his face? You bugging.
Put it like this: if my wife is a stay-at-home mom, and all she do is take care of the house and take care of the kids, yeah. If she worked too, because women who work love to say, "Well, my money is my money and your money is my money." Hell no. My money is my money. Your money is your money. Now, if we together, we can put some money together.
word.
But people forget, Like I remember a lot of women nowadays go, "Oh, you know what? If a man really cared for you, he would, he'll do for you." And I'm like, yo, I remember growing up, it was a partnership, right? Supposed to be a partnership, right? We're supposed to be putting in equal shares.
Yep.
When the fuck did this become? I pay for everything, and you just waste all my money.
It's the new modern age,
See,
bro.
no, see, but that's the thing, though. It was like that, Hutch, but we called that a business agreement. Sugar baby and sugar daddy. That's what we called it. That was business. That wasn't love. I'm paying you to one look good and to be my company. So here goes. This is your allowance. This is your salary. Now go out there and look good for daddy. But if we ain't no sugar mamas and sugar babies out here, and we supposed to love each other, honey, what's money got to do with it? You should be wanting to eat whale blubber for my ass.
Here's the thing. Like I was telling somebody, I said, a partnership you're supposed to build together. Okay, we're not building if I'm the one paying for everything and you're putting your money in your pocket. That's not called building. That's called being selfish.
Yeah. I got somebody I know that's doing that shit.
Don't you dare speak about my wife like that.
Mama didn't raise no fool. Mama didn't raise no fool.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Speaking of women, yeah, sure. I know Show want to talk about these Knicks.
Show want to
talk about the Knicks.
Buns, Angel Reeses.
What's that stuff?
He's delusional.
Nah, I was gonna mention, bro. It's after watching the Knicks now, and I wanted to speak to Hoach about this. Now, can you actually agree that we need to trade Karl Anthony Towns for Giannis? Like, are we okay with that now? Do we see that it doesn't work?
Anthony. We're not gonna trade Karl Anthony against for Giannis.
Why not, bro? They don't work together.
They just traded for Giannis. I mean, they just traded for Karl Anthony. They're not, and they extended his contract. So no.
All right, so, but hold on.
It's not monetary. It's not monetary feasible.
But all right, but let me add something, Coach. If it's straight up for straight up, just Karl Anthony Towns for Giannis, would you take it?
In a heartbeat.
Because if we had to give up draft picks and all that other shit, then I don't know about it.
Which we don't have.
Yeah, but straight up, Giannis Antetokounmpo for Cat.
No.
Who would you trade Cat for then? LeBron James?
Oh.
Would you trade Cat for Bronny James?
Bro. That's tough because I like Giannis, but his game, his offensive game, it still had leaves something to be desired. Now, here's what some people don't understand. 5 years ago, Giannis was a lot younger.
I hope so.
He's getting older.
About 5 years.
He's getting older now. So that athleticism is coming down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can he shoot the three like Cat? No, he can't. He can post up better than Cat, and maybe his defensive rebounding is better than Cat. Not mainly, but his defensive rebounding is definitely better than Cat. But it's like, unfortunately, this has become such an offensive game that Cat's offensive game is better than Giannis. Don't sleep. Like, Giannis will get you the 10 to 15 foot jump shot. But even now, his jump shot it doesn't look good.
The man was scoring 40 a game.
What happened?
I said the man was scoring 40 a game.
When? He never averaged 40 a game.
No, I seen him score a couple of times 40. Right, I gotta check. I'm gonna check the stats. Hold on.
Right. And like I said, he's still great at the fast break or whatever, but when it becomes a half court game, he's limited into what he can do.
He averaged 30. You can't go wrong with.
Like I said, he can hit you. He can hit you with the post moves. He has the post moves. He has a 10 to 15-foot jump shot. Past that, his jump shot is suspect. So if I was to defend Giannis, I wouldn't let him drive. I wouldn't let him post. I'd give him the jump shot.
I mean, true, but I would argue a big man that can get the defensive rebound and that can score in the paint is more valuable than a big man that's going to stay on the three because we got nobody getting rebounds.
No, listen, I'll give you that. All right, but how old is Giannis now?
He's 6'11", 242 pounds.
How old?
I gotta look that up. I just looked up his stats and that's all they said was
I'm gonna guess
30 years old.
But he's been in the league since he was 18.
Damn, he was born in 94. Yeah, he joined the Bucks in 2013. So that was 22 years ago. 18.
Dude, he joined the fucking. Think about that. He's only 30 years old, but his body is already like his body's starting to break down. Have you not seen his body?
Ain't Cap the same age?
Huh?
Ain't Cap the same age?
Giannis is 30.
No, Cap. I thought they might be the same age.
No, Cat is young. I
12
think
years,
Cat
I'm
is. Huh?
12 years. He's been.
How old is Cat? I think Cat is like 27. Cat is a little bit younger than Giannis.
29.
Not 29. So
A little bit. 1 year.
yeah, but you got to remember, Giannis came from Europe where he was playing with older guys.
And he
Pause.
started 2 years after Giannis.
Yeah, he's more beat up, is what you're trying to say, right?
Giannis played international basketball. He was on the Greek team, just almost like Luka. Luka has been playing since he was 16 against grown-ass men.
So was
You know what I'm
Towns.
saying?
Towns
Huh?
was named. Karl Anthony Towns was named to the Dominican Republic national team as a 16-year-old.
Listen, bro, I'm Dominican and I'm proud of that shit, but
You play
DR
baseball?
was not playing against European League teams like Greece was. Giannis growing up probably played against Luka and Jokic and some people like that because they've been playing since they was 16, 17 on their national basketball team and stuff like that. All I'm saying is defensively, I'd take Giannis in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Offensively, I give a slight edge to Cat. A slight edge. It's not even a big one, it's a slight one. Overall, the injuries that Giannis has kind of scare me.
What do you have?
I think he has something like with his foot or something like that. Or maybe a knee. I forget what it was.
Let's see.
Whatever it was, it's something that's gonna slow him down.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go right. Injuries for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2017, he had a sore knee and a sore right knee. 2018, he had a sore right knee, a sore right ankle, a sprained right ankle, a sore right ankle. And then 2018, he had a concussion protocol. He had a neck in 2018. He don't have a neck no more. He found his quad and his hip in twice in 2019. He had right knee soreness. He had 2 knees in 19, another right knee soreness, an ankle, a right ankle sprain. He found the other ankle. He got his calf that went to his hips. He got a calf and a rest. He found a quad to go with the rest of his leg, and his legs connected to his back. And he got 1, 2, 3, 4 backs, and then all those backs had back soreness, and then he got his other back. Now we're working our way up his body. Now we got his shoulders. But when he found his shoulders, he had to overextend and fucked up his left hamstring. Then he became personal. And then after he came back from being personal, he got another back. And then his back went to his knee, and his knee went to his tooth. This all connects here. And then after his tooth, went back to his calf, went back to his ankle, and then another ankle. Then he got another back. Yo, this guy is.
I'm telling you, dude. Why you think at 30 he looks so slow?
I'm in 2021. This all happened since 2017. Then he had four knees and 2 ankles, a groin. He finally got his groin, and then he got 2 calves back to back. And then he got another knee, but his left knee was potent on this time. Then he found his right ankle, and he undisclosed which body part he got. Then he got his calf and his quad, and then with all those problems, he had to undergo health protocols. And then after that, he had to do health and safety protocols. And then he felt illness and found a knee. Then he found his ankle. He found his other knee, and then he found the knee 17 more times. He's like, yo, it's like he's playing fucking Diablo 3. He just keeps finding knees. He found a right knee. He found a regular knee. He found another right knee. Then he found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more knees. And now we're getting to the wrist. We're getting to the wrist because he only has shoulders at this point. Remember that. But with his wrist bone is connected to his knee. You got it right. You got it right. And then his knee went back to the hand. So he got the wrist, he got the knee, speak to the hand. Because when he got his hand, he was able to point out that he got 2 knees back to back. And speaking of back to back, his back and his other back started fucking around. Then he rested. Why not? You might as well rest after all those backs because your calf is going to lead to an illness. And your illness is going to lead to a non-COVID illness. And that's going to lead to another illness. And then you got 1, 2, 3 feet. No wonder he can't dribble because he got 3 feet out there. And then 2 calves, 3 shoulders. He got 3 feet, 2 calves, 3 shoulders, 1 back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 knees, and 1 Achilles, 2 Achilles, another knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hamstrings. And then I don't know what the fuck a soleus is, but he found a soleus. That's the thing that's the thing that makes men and women different. Not the penis, it's the soleus. Then he got his knee, and he fucking put 2 patellas in his knee. And then he got another knee, and then said, fuck it, we need something in the midsection, so we got an abductor. And then another patella, and then another patella, and then another patella. And then he said, fuck it, well, let's do the knee again. And they said, no, we go back to the patella. What about the calf? Fuck that, we need a patella. How about the knee? No, we need a patella. How about a knee? No, patella. No, a knee. A patella. How about we get illness again? No, knee, patella. And he said, you know what? Now my finger's hurting. My finger hurt because I was looking at my knee and my patella's still not healed. So we get another patella injury. I just reached January 2025, folks. I just reached January 2025. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Should I go on?
No, that's it. You made my point.
His whole body is fucked up.
You remember Half Baked when the character Dave Chappelle's is talking about how he has a back and he's a bacchiotomy?
Yeah.
The Giannis need a bodyotomy.
Yo, he needs a kneeotomy, a shoulderotomy, a antimatic. Look at this. I'm not making this shit up. Shoulder, foot. Like this is all the shit he got. This is all the injuries he got. from 2017 to 2025.
Again, this is why I say that I'd rather have Cat, even though Cat forgets he's a big man. And yeah, Damien made a point. Yeah, you didn't know he was Dominican. Well, yeah, Cat is Dominican. And let's give a round of applause for Edwards. He finally hit a three after going 0 for 7. So, round of applause.
Money on that for him to hit 1-3.
You know what's funny?
Lucky.
I'm noticing if you play defense on Edwards, he can't hit a shot.
Well, normally if you
Jordan.
play defense on anybody nowadays, they can't hit a shot.
Yeah.
Which is why I get upset with the Knicks, because I've seen so many open 3-pointers by Indy that's fucking pissing me off.
I mean, Jordan.
Yo,
can't
He's
Joseph,
got
shoot.
some open threes too.
Yo, dude, Joseph, if we do Joel Embiid, we're gonna be here all night.
Nah, he's worse than Giannis.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying, numbnut.
Just
No, I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. I can agree.
That didn't sound like he was agreeing with me. Damien is funny. He says Giannis is the reason why Operation is a board game. Even though Operation's been around since I was a kid. So
yeah. Operation is the reason why Giannis is walking around now. This is what you meant. Shit. The left bone is connected to the trombone.
Joseph, yeah, I'll take Rudy Gobert over Cat. That one I'll do.
I don't know. He don't seem to be doing nothing for these Wolves. Yeah, there's a video out there.
Uh-oh.
Your boy
That
Anthony,
never starts good. There's a video out there.
your boy Anthony Edwards is talking to Obama, the former president of the United States, the one that was actually good for us, and he and Joel Embiid, and he asked Joel Embiid, "What you think about this kid?" He goes, "Hey, I know, kid, I'm him." And Obama goes, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm him." He goes, hold on. Hey, LeBron, come over here real quick, LeBron. He goes, "You hear what this kid's saying?" He's like, "Well, put some text into it," and he explains it, and LeBron just turns around and goes, "I mean, it's true. He's him. He's telling the truth. He's that nice," and it's like Obama's like, "Really, nigga? You gonna say that? You supposed to be the best basketball player in the world, and you gonna let this man say he's him?" Jordan would have laughed at him like, "Okay." And the next time they played each other, come on, him. I got 80. Catch up.
No, for real, yeah. But look, bro. Yeah, I mean, again, Giannis' injuries history wise, is the reason why I would take Cat over him. Like I said, not by much, but yeah.
What about what's his name? Mitch Richmond? Mitch Mitchelson? The other center we got.
Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah.
Would I trade him
That
from
much.
Giannis?
Yeah.
In a fucking heartbeat. But it would take Mitchell Robinson and a bunch of other people to get Giannis. But
What?
I like Mitch Robinson, but he's a defensive player and that can defend, block shots, and grab defensive rebounds. My man is shooting like 34% from the free throw line.
All right, so what if there's a four-way trade where the Knicks get Giannis Antetokounmpo and Seth Curry, and they give up Mitchell Robinson, and the Lakers just decide to give up all their draft picks for no one to keep Bronny on the team? Would you accept that trade?
In the heartbeat.
Yeah, that's like some 2K shit.
Yeah, but no, listen.
Override trade. Now I got everybody on my team.
Yeah, like not for nothing. I know that the Knicks are probably, a lot of Knicks fans are not gonna say this, but the Knicks need two things. They need a big man that can stay healthy. I like Mitch Robinson, but he can't stay healthy. And they actually need a sharpshooter.
Yeah. Like
You know what I'm
Hart
saying?
is okay, but he's not the guy.
Wow, that's big. Prime
Chargers?
Boogie over Giannis? Yeah. Yeah, Prime Boogie was not. It was nasty.
Shit. But he was the defensive player. Like he was a position player. We need position players.
No, he's
Two
saying
precision
he
drivers.
would take Boogie Cousins, so he would take him over Giannis.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, the Knicks need like a somebody who can come off the bench and be a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
And I don't think they
We
got
need a Steve Kerr.
Yes, yeah, somebody like that. Somebody that if you leave him open, he's gonna hit the jump shot. Don't hit, so you don't leave him open.
Shit, you know
Peja Stojakovic.
you know what?
Yo, people don't know about Peja.
Yeah. You know what though? I'll tell you what. Because I feel like this is gonna happen. Because we've seen dumber things. Kyrie Irving comes to the Knicks and plays shooting guard.
Nah.
I needed a Kyrie Irving Knick jersey.
Hell nah. Then you have Jalen Brunson driving the ball. That's the problem we have now. He's not a real point guard. He's a shooting guard. He's losing the ball 8 times. It's pissing me the fuck off.
He's losing the ball because he's
He
trying
needs-
to make a play.
Yeah, he's trying to do too much.
Because he knows that the Knicks lack that like a sharpshooter. Not for nothing, but one of the kids that we traded to the Minnesota for Cat, what is that guy? Started with a G. You're the white dude. I forgot fucking.
Danilo Gallinari?
Huh?
Vincenzo?
Danilo Gallinari?
No, dude. Danilo Gallinaro was mad back in the days.
Vincenzo?
Yes.
DiVincenzo, yeah.
DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
DiVincenzo is a sharpshooter. You leave him open, he's gonna knock down the 3. That's what the Knicks are missing. I'm sorry. I like Hart and all these guys, the few guys that do come off the bench. Like Hart can drive the basket. And the thing that pisses me off is that guys come in and the first thing they want to do is they want to chuck threes. Drive the fucking ball to the rim. You're actually going to get either a layup or a dunk because nobody is in the fucking paint.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
But Josh comes in the heart.
We-
The first thing I see him do is chuck a fucking 3.
Yeah, we need to get rid of Hart. He's a fucking 6'4" power forward.
Well, no, he's
I
playing.
ain't never seen a shooting guard power forward.
He's playing out of position.
Oh. What is he originally then?
He's a small forward. Hart is a small forward.
Which is not bad to be grabbing 10 rebounds as a small forward.
Damien, who the fuck is KP?
Kendrick Perkins.
Porzingis.
Oh, Christoph Porzingis. Or as my pops used to like to call him, Porzingi.
What's his first name?
We all do.
Christoph. Or some shit like that, right? Pissed off Porzingis.
Chris Tapp.
Yo, look. OKC is preventing the Wolves from getting into the paint, and the Wolves ain't doing shit. They're turning the ball over. Wide open 3 for
They don't have
fucking... What are
They got fucking Julius Randle. That's another fucking Josh Hart.
And that's why the Knicks got rid of him.
Because of his
Because
I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
Randall would be a good like third option, but Randall be trying to drive to the basket and not know if he's going to try to score or is he going to kick it out.
Randall got the Kobe. He played with Kobe, so he think he Black Mamba sometimes.
Who?
Randall. He just goes and
Randall is
he
not like
shoot.
Kobe in any sense of the word.
No, I didn't say he was. I said he played with him. So sometimes he has that mentality that he could do whatever the fuck he wants.
Whoa. Randall played with Kobe?
Yeah, they played in the Lakers.
It had to been right before
You
he
didn't
went
know
to
that?
the-
Tell the truth, I didn't think Randall was been in that league that long.
Yeah, he played with Kobe in the Lakers. He was the one that Kobe said he was nice. Geek.
I'm gonna have to
He
look.
was a young boy. You know. Okay, look up this play. Kevin Garnett was coming up, and the nigga, there was a guy that hit him with a shoulder. That was in the Lakers. That was Julius Randle with no hair. My man bumped into Kevin Garnett when he was younger.
When did Kobe retire?
Damn.
shit on 2001. Or was it before Kobe?
He said
Did
one.
Kobe retired 2016.
Yeah, so Randall played with him for 2 years because Randall's on the Lakers in from 2014 to 2018. Yeah, I tell you the truth, I didn't even think Randall was that been in the league that long.
Well, I don't think Randall's that
Oh.
was that nice when Kobe was injured and he's yelling at the team because they won a game after
I think
losing
he was
19.
a bench player when he was with the.
Yeah.
Crazy thing is, you got to look up that play when he tried to fight Kevin Garnett. Now that I think about it, damn, he old. Kevin Garnett been retired for years.
Oh, Randall's 30 years
Nigga
old.
really tried to fight Kevin Garnett.
Jose
Damn,
Cruz,
30 years old.
that's young.
shit. Jose Cruz Torres Filipino, a Guatemalan on a stick. Yeah, you got so many
Jose
last names.
Jalapeno on the stick. What happened?
Yeah. He says the Knicks can take a shot at Clay.
Bro, if it was Clay from maybe like pre-knee injury, yeah. Clay hasn't looked the same since that second knee injury. It's like he forgot how to shoot.
Word. And he was, in my argument, I would argue he was a better shooter than Steph.
Ooh.
You bugging. Shut off the cameras. This nigga's out of control.
I can tell you he was a more consistent shooter
I shut off the camera.
because with Clay, it was a spot and shoot kind of Clay. You know what I'm saying? With Curry's running around with or without the basketball, you know? And Clay was like, yo, Clay, go to the corner. I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna get you the ball.
Yeah. But that's what we need.
That's exactly the Knicks need a sharpshooter. They need a sharpshooter.
And yo, we also need fucking people to run around on offense. Like I've been seeing they just go to their spots and stand there. Like, yo, bro, like it can't always be fucking isolation basketball. That's the reason why
They only do that when
Carmelo Anthony didn't do nothing.
my bad.
No, they only do that with what?
They only do that when they running with fucking Jalen Brunson. That's why I wanted them to sit down. They want to watch him like he's Jordan. Fucking Lambert or whatever, Shammer or whatever comes in. Hey, now they want to play. I don't know if Hoach disagrees. It's like they stand around and watch Jalen Brunson when he's in the game. Other guards come out, right? Other guards come in and McBride come in and now they want to play. They want to shoot. They want to miss. They don't want to do the same shit when Jalen's there.
You know what? Yeah, I see that happen where they just like stand around and be like, oh, we're gonna let him do him, and then. But again, that might be also Tib telling them, yo, get everybody out the way and let Brunson cook.
Yeah, but my man only got 2 meals.
Are we gonna finally admit that the guy that's guarding Brunson is tearing his ass apart? My man's running through all the fucking screens. He's not. I haven't seen him get caught in one. They just keep following it. Like they keep fucking moving screens. Like that kid is nice. I didn't think he was nice. I give it to him.
Ooh,
That Smith.
the new.
Smith. We won that third game because he hurt his ankle.
Oh, you talking about on the Pacers?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
No
yeah,
disrespect, coach. My bad.
no. So what was it? Game 2? This motherfucker had like fucking eight out of 13 threes or some shit.
That was game 1, bro. We should be tied 2-2 because of that motherfucker. He hit 9 threes and they just watched him. After 5 threes, I would have fucking hit him in his face. Like, yo, that's enough. Take me out the game. I don't care. I'm gonna break his ankle.
That's what I was saying. Because
Bring it. My bad. Go ahead.
no, because Hollabag was Holla back girl.
Holla back.
He fucking would crush the he would crush the fucking paint and then dish that shit out to the wide open man in the 3. I'm on some don't come in and help me in the fucking paint. Let this motherfucker try to take the fucking the layup, and when he does, I'm knocking his ass down. You came in the paint, you don't come back in this motherfucker. That was the rules when we grew up. That's the rules now. You want to call a foul on me? Call a foul. I got fouls to give.
I got 6
These
fouls.
niggas is bitches now. We gotta check if it's a fragile.
That's
We
when
gotta see if it's a fragile foul.
see. That's when I would turn in and be like, "Yo, what the game? We could come back, right? Yo, Brunson, sit down. Put in some motherfucker that never plays. Make sure he don't get in the fucking paint by any means necessary."
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, holla back girl
Take him
comes
out.
back, and my man goes in for a fucking layup. Clothesline from hell, big boot. Oh shit, he just powerbombed him. No wonder he
Yep.
was on SmackDown.
Yep.
Yeah, like yo,
Kick me
learn
out,
your
B.
lesson. And then you know, as the fucking Knicks coach, be like, yo, holla back girl, you alright? That's why I don't play this man. He's too aggressive. And after he got his 6 fouls, put another motherfucker in there, and be like, yo, you still want to come down to paint? You want to come down here? When he learned his fucking lesson, then put Brunson back in there. Go, all right, now that holla back girl calm the fuck down, play defense.
That should be PJ Tucker's job. Go in there and break somebody's leg, bro. You're not playing.
PJ Tucker, the cop?
You should be the muscle.
He's Moses? Isn't that the
You
cop?
don't even know
from
he's on the team,
TV show?
bro.
Isn't PJ Tucker the
No.
TV show? Archer's too busy talking to his women.
What are you talking to race woman?
I
Isn't
wish.
Isn't PJ Tucker a cop
I'm
show?
here trying to look at the Knicks roster. Who we can sacrifice? Like who can Tibbs put in that he's actually using the pass, and so it won't look like the guy has a hit.
Yeah.
PJ Tucker.
Yo, but isn't he a cop?
That's TJ Tucker.
His brother.
Yeah, PJ's his brother
Exactly.
from another mother.
Okay.
Don't be confusing them, so.
Shit. You see, I told this girl, I said, Jenny's the reason why men can't trust their feelings of love. She go speak for yourself. I said, I'm a union rep. I speak for all men.
Touche.
Word. You sounding like a Jenny right now.
Janet.
Jenny. Why won't you love me, Jenny? Is it because I had cash on my legs when I was younger, Jenny? Or is it because Lieutenant Dan got a hole in his buttocks and I gave him ice cream? Jenny?
Lieutenant Dan.
Don't you want a man that can play
Run
ping
for-
pong, Jenny? Life is like a box of chocolates, and I bring you a box of chocolates because you never know what you're gonna get. Jenny.
You never know what you're going to get.
I would have protected you, Jenny.
I love you, Jenny. I love you too, Forrest.
So why
Then
can't
books
I
it.
be with-
Books it. Goes and fucks half the fucking country. Then comes back. Oh, you're the only one that actually loved me, Forrest. No shit, bitch. No shit.
Yeah. And you still don't want to be the man. Gotta sacrifice. Yo, Spike Lee gotta get the fuck out of here. I think Spike Lee should be banned from the fucking building whenever we're playing the Pacers. Ban that motherfucker. Get Coco Colombo and make sure that motherfucker never enter the building when we were playing the Pacers.
I mean, I'm actually
That's so fucked up.
I'm actually a Spike Lee fan. But yeah, no more guy. Yeah,
Word.
the Knicks use me and Toe. Yeah. I mean, you forget Toe is the tallest person in the building.
Yeah.
So he's gonna grab all the rebounds.
Yep.
And me, I'm gonna give him that forearms like Anthony Mason and Charles Oakley back in the 90s.
You damn right.
People gonna have their chest caved in.
They are gonna sit there and go, "Come on, little man, play defense." And I'm gonna play defense. I'm like, "Yo, why haven't I moved yet?" I'm like, "Because you ain't strong enough to move this body, motherfucker. This is what you call playing with your body."
That's right. Some of you don't know how to do.
Yeah, I put like Charles Barkley says, you go on there, you lay on them, and you start banging them, and and they don't know how to deal with it when you're banging them, and then you're in the paint and you're banging each other.
We're gonna have to use another word than banging.
You got them right where you want them.
This is not a Diddy party, okay?
They banging bodies.
Yeah, he turns around and he got his back to you, and you're just pressing up against his back and banging.
Hey, so I'm gonna need you to bring down your Diddy level shit down, all right?
And then you rub it on your nipples.
Hey,
yo. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
And you
time out, bro. Time out. No. Let's not do that. I don't need to hear about cum on your nipples and rubbing it in and none of that shit.
Yo. So you saying we're gonna put it in? All right. So we're gonna transition.
Go next subject, please.
Word. Then you whisper in his ear ever so fucking gently, "I got you, fucker." And then you just hear the.
So according to normal guy, the Timberwolves with another turnover. It's like they got popcorns on their fingers.
They're down by 30 with 10 minutes left in the game.
I think the game is over.
Not if it was the Knicks.
You watch your mouth, you a-hole.
Damn.
Hey, we go down by 20 and we beat people, so not us.
Shut your pie hole.
Oh, you put that on us, Ricky Bobby.
All right. Shut your
He said,
pie
"Don't you
hole.
put that on."
Shut your pie hole before I shut it for you.
Ooh, muff and a half.
We don't need that kind of energy out here, show.
Shit. Yeah, man. I keep threatening, y'all motherfuckers about to make me get out of retirement and go play for the Knicks. Y'all motherfuckers act like I won't be banging on y'all.
I mean, look, I guarantee you they don't even know how to trash talk correctly. Well, I bet you can't buy that Bugatti. Okay, you do this.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I'd be under the head. Yeah, your mother sucked my dick last night.
Oh, you don't have your portfolio ready for when you get a down payment on a new house, huh? You know, this team is thinking about trading you for Squeak's mom.
You know, you know. Oh, yeah, you talking about OF models? Yeah, I bang on mother. I don't care about that. I said, but did your mother kiss you last night?
How'd it taste?
Did you call your mama last night? Did she wish you a good night? I said, well, you know why she wished you a good night, right? No, why? Because Big Daddy was right behind.
That's right.
I hit her with that line. What was that comedian lady? When she told her kids, "Yeah, I should have swallowed you." Yeah, your mom should have swallowed you.
Word.
Because you know a lot of these players nowadays do not have thick skin. That's why I used to tell Krills that the 90s teams would kill the teams nowadays because the 90s teams had thick skin. Like, yo, the amount of shit talking Like I remember when Garnett told fucking Carmelo to Lala tastes like honey nut Cheerios or something like that, and Carmelo couldn't make a shot for like the whole game. Yeah,
Yeah, because he
yeah.
said,
Garnett learned that trash talking from back in the 90s.
yeah, because fucking he said Lala tastes like honey nut Cheerios. You know what? I just if he would have said that to me, your girl tastes like honey nut Cheerios. Like, no, that's my nut, nigga. Now you know how sweet my nut is. I hope you feel good about yourself.
Justin, what do you mean that took a quick left turn? Left turn? What are you talking about?
Yeah. You lucky we didn't take a right turn.
I mean, you know what happens when you make two left turns, right?
You right back where you started.
No, you got to make another left turn.
Yeah, that's true.
And after
It's
that,
the
you got to
law.
make another left turn. So you know what they say is we're making a left turn, we'll make another left turn.
Word. Yo, what was that racist
And
joke
that's how
that you
go
like,
in
normal guy?
circles. What happened?
What was that racist joke that you like, normal guy? That, two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a white. Is that what you said?
No more guy.
Yeah, I just hit shows to fucking laugh for half a second.
No more guy says raining threes. OKC, in OKC, the Timberwolves are getting busted on all day. Wow.
Yo, word. Shit.
But no more guy. Was it Toast telling me you have a joke? I need to hear this.
Yeah, it was the racist joke. Two wrongs don't make a white.
I mean, I gotta. So for all you females out there, I don't condone this. Okay, I don't. I go, but
Psych.
that the joke goes.
Word.
The joke goes is if you see a wife with two black eyes, what does that mean? And the joke, the punchline is that means he had to tell her twice.
Shit, the I know that version. The version I heard, what do you tell a man with two black eyes? But then, yeah. Oh, here goes a joke. I think normal guy told me this one too. He goes, a man is holding a duck underneath his arm, goes to the mirror and says, "That's the pig I'm fucking." And the wife goes, "You're holding a duck?" He goes, "Yeah, I was talking to the duck."
Oh shit!
Daddy.
Oh shit!
And normal guy is hilarious when he wants to be. That's one of Ray's favorite jokes also.
All right, so we can't end this show with this. Ray, what did you do, Ray?
What did you do, Ray?
Fucking Ray.
Another week, you don't make it here. I don't want to hear that you've been in meetings.
Word.
All right?
I had to call someone.
I don't.
You better have on a meeting with Hulk Hogan. Fuck that.
This motherfucker doing more calling than fucking Tim from T-Mobile. Can you hear me now? Good.
My man said he's
That's
on
the guy from Verizon.
he's on more calls than the Verizon guy. God damn. Oh shit. Joseph says laughing my ass off two wongs. Two wongs don't make a white?
Yeah. Two wrongs don't make a white.
You bastard.
Yo, serious question to y'all. How come we didn't go to Streamers University?
Normal guy, here's what's gonna happen. The next time I see Ray, which will probably be July 19th, I'm gonna put him
Get your
through a
tickets
table.
now. Word. Get your tickets now.
Wait, don't get your tickets now. Is the venue the same? Wait a minute.
Well, we don't know if
Tickets
the
are on
venue.
sale, baby.
Yeah.
I don't need a ticket, but I'm about to go online and buy a ticket just to make sure the motherfucker sells out.
The venue might change, but the ticket ain't. If Ray don't show up next week, set a deadline. Set a deadline. We gonna blow his ass up?
What do you mean the venue might change?
We'll talk about it offline.
They pulling some shit on him.
All right, hold on. All right. Am I gonna have to go convince people now?
We might.
Yo, Ray, give me a call. I'll tell them straight out. I'll be your hucklebuck.
Fuck, what movie was that from? Am I gonna have to whip her ass? What was it?
Tombstone.
Come on.
Well, you don't know what movie I'll be your hucklebuck is from?
I'll be your
No.
Huckleberry.
The first part where you said, "Am I
Huckleberry.
gonna have to?" That was Wayne Brady. Am I gonna have to whip a bitch ass?
Yeah, it's not. Is
Well,
Wayne
yeah,
Brady
that-
gonna have to smack a bitch?
Yeah, we're ready gonna have to smack
Yeah.
the hoe.
But
That's
I'll
from
be
the-
your Huckleberry.
That's the Chappelle show. I'll be your huckleberry is
Yeah.
from Tombstone.
Tombstone. Yeah, a Hucklebuck is something you don't want to be unless
Yeah,
there's a
Huckleberry,
woman and
whatever,
milk
yeah.
involved.
What the fuck
Ray,
is a knickerbocker?
Ray, give me a call, man. I'm gonna have to give a couple of people a 5-finger knuckle sandwich.
5-finger slap. Choo flip.
I might have to go. Yo, where's my powder?
All right, Joe. I'm gonna answer your question, even though he thought we didn't hear him. A knickerbocker refers to someone from New York, particularly in New York City, who can trace their lineage back to the original Dutch settlers. The term also refers to a style of baggy, loose trousers that were worn by the Dutch settlers and are gathered at the knee. The word knickerbocker is also shortened from knickerbockers, which was the name given to the trousers. So,
We're named after some fucking shorts, bro.
no, it's pants. But this now you want to talk about this is like the 1920s, early 1900s. These pants right here, these are knickerbocker. The Yankees were named after Yankee Doodle.
What? Oh, we learning shit today.
Let's see.
And on that note,
Well, the New York Yankees baseball team
Nah.
is not named after a specific person or object. The name Yankees is a general term for people from the United States, particularly from the northern states. The team,
hey, look at that
the
yank.
team's name likely reflects its historical association with the region and sense of patriotism. So Yankees are New
Yeah,
York,
like the
motherfuckers.
British call all American Yanks.
Yeah. Look at this
Hey, are
butty
you a
yank.
Yank?
Look at this butty for yank. Yeah. You
Hello,
like to play?
governor.
You like to
Hello,
play
governor.
$4 for gas, do you? Eh? Look at this fucking
You
butty yank.
wanker.
You want spot tea?
And that's when you hit him with the you know c'est quoi? Parlez-vous français?
Yeah. Oh, do you like a sacato wee wee?
You know,
Yeah.
Pepe Le Pew.
Ah, sacre blue. You like to do something your wee wee to do. You stick it up your anus. Hey. Even though he's from Brussels, you want to fucking claim Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I'm sorry, I
Happy
had to
fucking
throw that
friend.
Jay Uso.
He's motherfucker. Yo, and it's not racist because we know people come from France, so it's not racist.
I ate French
I
fries
know-
yesterday.
Would it
Listen,
be-
I'm
would it be-
actually a quarter Spaniard, so
There you go.
technically I'm a quarter European.
There you go. Yo, and a lot of our money came from Europe. So I got a quarter, a nickel, a dime. And besides, it's languagism.
But it's all jokes.
Yeah.
If you take this shit serious, you stupid.
Yeah. If you take it serious, then so do I. And don't
All I
expect me
gotta
to
say
stop.
is I keep laughing every time I see Joseph when he says laughing my ass off 2 wongs. Because as soon as I see that, I see two wongs make a Y.
Yo, it's funny. I see Tu Wongs, and my brain goes to Tu Wong Fu. Thank you very much, Tu Wong
Yeah.
Fu, for everything you did.
A movie where you had 2 of the 80s and 90s tough guys and Wesley Snipes and Patrick Swayze.
Yep.
And then you had John Leguizamo.
Yep.
No disrespect to John Leguizamo, but he wasn't an action star. He was a comedian.
Yep.
Dressed in drag.
Even though he lasted longer in Under Siege than Steven Seagal did, but still.
Steven Seagal doesn't die in Under Siege.
What movie was the one that he died in?
That's Executive Decision.
Yeah. And where were they? Under Siege. That plane was under siege from terrorists. And they had to make an executive decision to kill Steven Seagal.
They weren't under siege.
Steven Seagal was still getting paid from the Under Siege franchise when he made executive decision. Just admit that I'm wrong, Coach. Why can't you admit that I'm wrong, Coach?
Because you're wrong. That's why I'm laughing.
Typical man. Can't admit when I'm wrong.
Oh, I can admit when you're wrong. I just gotta laugh. And by the way, people forget that the doctor or whatever he was in Terminator 2 is also in Executive Decision.
Hmm?
And you know who is the lead in Executive Decision?
The leader.
My man from Big Trouble in Little China. Kirk Douglas.
Woo,
Yep.
Kurt.
Douglas.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Bolo. Wait a minute,
You know who else was in that movie?
Bolo.
Halle Berry.
No. You got it. Halle Berry.
Mm-hmm.
That Chinese guy is Bolo, right?
No.
Not every Chinese guy is Bolo.
And now not every Chinese guy is Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan.
Or Tompo. But it probably was Bolo. Nah. What Chinese
No, it
guy?
wasn't. But he's been in a lot of cop TV shows.
Wasn't he in Law and Order?
Yeah, I think so.
Yo, it's 108-74. 5
God.
minutes, 14 seconds left.
It's 108 degrees? Wait.
No, it's 98 degrees. But the score is 100. Hutch got it. But the score is 108-74.
Yo, you a fool, bro. You're a fool. If y'all people don't know who 98 Degree was, they were a fucking boy band back in the late 90s, okay? Or early
Word.
2000s or whatever.
Word.
Man, are we getting that old that we gotta explain our fucking shit to other people?
Well, I
You know
gotta
what?
explain
Oh,
to
Yeah,
you.
Negro,
Who
we all
needs-
getting that old.
You know what a CD player is?
I had to explain the VHS.
Bro, kids nowadays don't even have no idea what a Walkman is.
They think it's somebody that walks dogs.
All right. Kids nowadays don't even realize that when you had to park your car, you had to take the face off
Of
your
the radio.
radio or the whole
Yeah.
radio itself because you didn't want that shit to get stolen.
And also, y'all forget that the crackheads was the one stealing your radio, and that motherfucker were professional thieves. They would unplug the shit and unscrew your shit in under 5 minutes to get that $10 for the crack. Nowadays, motherfucker want to just rip your shit out and leave you uncivilized, you motherfuckers.
Wow.
You son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
So we getting that over. We gotta explain shit.
Word.
Bro, one time they stole my fucking radio without the face. I'm like, what are you doing? What you gonna do without the face? Oh, man.
They probably looked and said, "Oh, I got the face for this one. I stole the face from another car."
Bro, you know
Same
what
shit."
they did? You know what they did? They took that shit to a pawn shop, like Toe said, that had the face.
Mm-hmm.
It was a
Crackhead
common
was like,
pioneer.
Crackhead was like, "Yo, let me get $5 for this." He's like, "Yo, listen, I'll tell you what. I already got this face. If you can get me the radio for this face, I got you." My man said, "I got you, son." And he
I
sold
know
your
the
radio
exact
and got
car.
the face. There you go.
Bro, you gotta understand, these kids nowadays don't even know what I tell them. Yo, I still have my CD book. They're like, a CD book? Why do you need a CD book? Yeah. All right, I got a CD book with all my CDs in them.
Yo, they don't know what
Everybody had
VHS
one in
is.
the car.
Yeah, kids nowadays don't need that shit.
Yo, I was telling somebody, I was like, Back in my day, it was a lot more dangerous to drive. And like, what do you mean? I was like, because I had to look at a piece of paper to find out what exit I had to get off if I was going to Long Island. Like, what? I was like, yeah, we didn't have a screen in our car talking about turn left. It was
Matt.
go 15 miles and get off exit 53. Oh shit, it's exit 53. And I had to go 3 fucking lanes.
You literally needed. This is why there's why the term was a navigator was created.
Yeah.
You needed somebody next to you trying to read the map.
Yep. And then these motherfuckers didn't speak English when they put the shit in there. It's like get off exit 5, go 15 feet, get off exit 2, then go northwest exit 19. And you're like, wait, am I just going exit to exit? And you're like, yo, wait, when the fuck?
There was no recalculating or whatever.
Yeah.
If you miss your exit, you had to be like, fuck.
You had to go back on the highway. Hopefully you found a way to get back on the highway. Go about 4 or 5 exits down, then get back on the other side and start again. Shit. That's why the rules were whoever sits in the passenger seat is navigator.
They better know how to read a map.
Word. You don't touch the radio and you in the navigation.
Out of control. We got to enjoy the Tom. Come on.
Yeah, but the Tom wasn't always right.
Brother, Tom what happened in the 2000s?
You know what's funny? I had a Tom to go to school. I used that shit once and got lost. I said, fuck it, and I just map quested the motherfucker.
Bring the map out.
I was in school, went to the library, just map quested my way.
Yep,
home.
You had to dial.
Yep.
Go to MapQuest your shit, and printed it out.
Yep. Yo, speaking of nostalgia, I'm seeing videos now. Girls are like, guys, how come you don't come up to us and holler at us no more? How come you don't do that? Why don't you do that? Stop being afraid. And I'm like, well, every fucking time you open up your mouth, you're telling us to leave you alone and all this other shit. Why am I gonna walk up to you?
Bro, I remember having girls tell me, I don't know what's wrong with guys. You know, back in the days, you guys used to, if a girl told you no, you guys still tried. I said, yo, you know what happened? Lawsuits happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
You girls screaming harassment or rape and us getting arrested.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you guys say you're not interested, we moving on to the next.
Yep.
Or same girl asked me, oh, you know, back in the days, guys used to fight for you. You know, I want a guy to fight for me. I'm like, yo, dude. And I don't mean physically fighting. I'm talking about like, you know, like literally like sue her and stuff like that. I'm like, you know, you guys call that shit nowadays? I go, what? Stalking?
Yep.
I go, ain't no man trying to go to jail because they're trying to stalk you.
And
first of all, you ain't that good looking.
Yeah, word. And to top it off, back in the day, you used to give a nigga play when he did that. Now y'all just treat that nigga as a friend and you go after some other dude. Like, you only want somebody to come after you so you can feel good. You don't want to be with the motherfucker that go after you.
It's funny. It's funny because I see it a lot, especially like when you go to the gym. You know, with the out of shape bro, he tried to talk to a girl. Girl's like, ew, get away from me. Then you got fucking, you know, Mr. Adonis over there. And all of a sudden, this bitch is squatting with her ass facing him. You know what I'm saying? But if you look, you're like, oh, what you looking at? But they want that other person to look. So yeah, you women play a lot of games. And the thing is, nowadays, the guys are not playing no games. We can't afford to.
Word.
I know a lot of guys who've been put in jail by women, especially athletes, who've had their lives ruined by a woman that said, oh, he raped me. And then 20 years later, she gonna come out and say, well, he never raped me. Well, the guy went from being the number one prospect of the state to being in jail. So you just cost that man millions of dollars.
Yep.
That's why guys don't play no more. You say you're not interested, we moving the fuck away. We're not even walking, we running the fuck away.
Mm-hmm. And to top it off, as much as y'all bitches want to talk shit, y'all ain't ready for a smooth nigga. Smooth nigga come up talk to you about some shit, they go
Like
right
how
over your
they
fucking
say,
head.
the smooth operator. You're not ready for smooth operator.
Word. You ain't ready to wake up with regret talking about I should have never did that shit. You know what I'm saying? I could be that mistake. Got no problem with it.
All right, girls, you heard that, right? My man Toe is willing to be that mistake for you.
That's right. At least 4 or 5 times a week. Shit.
Okay, so the Timberwolves getting the ass beat
Yeah.
by
And then
OKC.
124 to 91 with 9.2 seconds left on the clock. This is the 4th 30-plus point win in the team history.
Yeah, so the Timberwolves needed to save points from that 42 point blowout that they did in game 3. They needed to save some of those points.
Yeah.
God damn.
But at least baby Jordan lost.
Whatever. The Knicks won, I believe. I mean, not the Knicks. I'm sorry, the Yankees. Did we win?
I have to check that out right now. Wait,
Let's see this.
are they playing? I know yesterday they were.
The
I don't
Yankees
even think
are
they're
up.
playing.
The Yankees are up 1-0 against the Angels.
And
The game is in the 4th, so they're playing out in California. I'm not saying enough for that.
Oh, the Mets are gonna retire Dwight Giddens' jersey.
Dwight Gooden's?
Yeah.
Yeah, it only took them fucking. How long did it take them?
40, 50 years.
Jesus.
I mean,
that jersey, I know that it didn't end up great for Doc or even Darryl Strawberry, but those two numbers should have been retired by the Mets a long time ago.
yeah.
Because what they meant to that organization, especially in '86.
That's the year they almost won it all with the ball under the leg. Bloop.
What happened?
That's the year they almost
Isn't
won it
that
all.
the year they almost won it all? Where they had the ball going.
'86 is the year. The last year they won the World Series and they beat the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, that was Boston that dropped the ball in between the leg. Remember the last play?
Bill Buckner.
Oh shit!
Oh, it wasn't the last play. It was he allowed Mookie Wilson to reach on that, and then the next game the Mets won convincingly to win the chip.
So it's pronounced fuck Boston, not Boston. It's like
Right.
it's
You're
like
right.
It's like the Brooklyn. It's pronounced the Brooklyn, not Brooklyn.
Right on that too.
Don't let Gigi hear you.
She knows. She should know. With all the times I correct her. Shit. Should be alright. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. The Knicks better win tomorrow or else we jumping show. Peace, everybody.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
Word. And for the crew